Doing that Paapi step in a lehenga, that is really cool, I must say.
Very tricky. This is very tricky. क्यों मेरी लड़ाई करा रहे हो दोनों भाई के साथ? दोनों बहुत जिगरी है मेरे के. Don't spoil my big day. Relax. यार थोड़ा तो treat कर लो यार. Like I'm a girl. The directors have always asked me to sing with my mouth open, like Paapi, and a little bit of choreo practice I keep doing in my head. क्योंकि उस टाइम hair makeup चल रहा था, so you can't like dance, but in my head I just keep revising the choreography.
Hi, I am Diljit Dosanjh and you are watching Filmfare. Today I have with me singer Aastha Gill for her new track Paapi. Hi Aastha, welcome to Filmfare. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
I watched the video and I must say amazing vocals, amazing choreography, amazing fashion. Tell me about the making of the song.
Thank you so much first of all for appreciating the work and making, honestly, audio. Let's talk about the audio first. It took me 2 years to get this right, this song. There was work already happening for past 2 years. It has been approved and then cancelled and then approved and then cancelled, and then I was like, something is not right, something is not. So I was not getting the kick that I get out of the final track that I approve of. And finally, Pratiksha, as you know, she's a very talented singer, co-writer, composer. I sat in a session with her and we finally managed to crack this, and I was yes, now we can release this. And I played it to everyone in Warner. People loved it, and that's when I knew that okay, this is going to be big, because I honestly believed in the sound since the first day that we worked on this, and I believed in the title as well, because Paapi is, again, it's quirky and yet cool. I don't know.
Yes.
I hope you get it what I'm saying. So this is about the audio, and it's produced by Puri, the same guy who produced, the same producer who produced Nagin. So he's a genius when it comes to this sound particularly. So yeah, I'm very excited for this one. And about the video, Piyush and Shazia, I think they've killed it with their work. They're amazing choreographers, as we all know. But this was my first time working with them as directors, and they made it all so easy. Like they knew what they wanted to shoot, how they wanted to shoot. They knew what steps would look good on me. So everything was so well planned that they had done their homework so nicely that the shoot went on very smoothly. It was a straight 18-hour shoot without any rest, with 3 changes, and but the whole shoot was flowing like very smoothly. So hats off to the team, everyone who worked on the song video, because everyone just knew their jobs.
Like I said, amazing vocals and choreography, of course, but the fashion, I really love the outfits that you're wearing and doing that Paapi step in a lehenga, that is really cool, I must say. Was there any particular shot or particular outfit that you really loved wearing and performing in?
I absolutely loved the blue outfit, because that's again my favorite color. It's one of my favorites, and it was very comfortable to perform in, and I just knew that I know that color looks really good on my skin tone, and that's what Piyush Shazia knew before even we started working on. And all these costumes, all these outfits were stitched to the needs, and they were literally made in two and a half days. And hats off to Jimmy. He's styled the whole video, like all the looks, and he got it made in like 3 days, which was commendable, I feel.
Of course. And tell me something, do you give yourself any pep talk before shooting for a new song? Because you are kind of known as the queen of party anthem, but you also have to make sure that the songs sound different from each other.
Yes.
So is there any conversation you have with yourself, ki Aastha, I have to do this, I have to do that? So what goes on in your mind?
So I have this weird habit of, this is something that I've got since day one. The directors have always asked me to sing with my mouth open, like Paapi, because I say, as in a thoda chota muh khol ke, like I end up Paapi. So that is something that I keep putting in my head, that you have to go and you have to go all out. Like you can't like restrict, like how I'm talking right now. So that's a practice that I do before any shoot, because then it wastes a lot of time, and I knew that we didn't have a lot of time. 18 ghante mein we had to finish everything, 3 looks, and I was like, I can't waste time on taking like back-to-back takes just because of lip syncing, and I also had to focus on my dance. So yeah, that is something that I keep telling me, and a little bit of choreo practice I keep doing in my head. क्योंकि उस time hair makeup चल रहा था, so you can't like dance, but in my head I just keep revising the choreography, and that's it. इससे ज़्यादा I don't stress myself because I don't want to look stressed on camera.
Right. And growing up, who were some of your inspirations, musicians and singers?
Sunidhi Chauhan, for sure. She's been my idol, and I always mention her name whenever this question is asked. And I think she's a musical genius. Her voice tonality, her stage presence, her performance, her singing quality, everything is just bang on. So 100% Sunidhi Chauhan.
Right. Now, Bollywood and Punjabi music have been male dominated for quite some time, and now things are obviously changing. But did you have to like put in some extra effort compared to your male counterparts to break into cement your position in the industry? Something out of the way that you had to do?
Honestly, I never thought like that personally, because it's very different for boys, it's very different for girls. Yes, I would always say that there is a difference, but to make your place in the scene, you have to put extra effort, be it a guy or a girl. Now, what do you think? Like, I've seen Badshah working hard and day and night and not sleeping, and making his place in the market, and like I know how much hard work has gone in. So I try to learn that and not compete head on, you know. So yeah, it's all about how you think, I feel.
So what is that one misconception that people have about Punjabi musicians and music that you would like to break?
Music. Oh God, this auto-tune misconception is real.
Okay.
I feel that this needs to go away from people's brains, like, because everyone thinks that like a lot of singers are only singing through auto-tune. No, it's not right. Auto-tune it can be used in a way to make your sound, make your voice sound in a particular way, or there are a lot of roles that auto-tune plays, not just to pitch correct. So बहुत सारे सुरीले singers भी auto-tune use कर रहे हैं just to make their voice sound in a particular way, in a certain way. So it's a misconception that people think or say that auto-tune की वजह से आजकल कोई भी singer बन गया है and all that. Maybe it's right for a few singers or non-singers, I don't know, but it's not in everyone's case. Yeah. Just that. So
people think कि अच्छा auto-tune मतलब कि this person does not know anything.
Doesn't know how to sing. I know.
That's a misconception people have. That's right. So you spoke about Badshah, and also both of you have given super hit songs, and of course Raftaar, who you know for a long time. So tell us, what's the vibe with them, the best part about working with both of them, and what you have learned from them, how the bond has evolved?
The vibe is like bro vibe, you know. I don't feel like a girl only in front of them because they treat me like a brother. They treat me like a brother. कैसे भी बैठ जाएंगे और कैसे भी बात करेंगे, अरे तू चल यहाँ से, ऐसे करके like they talk to me. So I almost feel like a guy when I'm with them, and एक दिन तो मुझे realize that I was walking with Badshah Bhaiya, and I realized that I was walking like a guy. I was like, what's wrong with you, Aastha? I walk like a girl. So it took me some time to come back to my true self and walk like a girl because I started walking like a guy. It happens, I don't know. I started feeling that vibe, oh, hum sab bhai hain. But yeah, it's fun. It's totally like, it's super fun to be around them. It's a family setup for me because there are no how do we say, filters. So which is amazing.
That's so cool. I mean, you can just be yourself in front of them.
I know.
So the Indian pop music scene is making a splash globally. Do you think we can have a like truly proper breakout moment in the global scene, something like K-pop did?
100%. I think we're on the way. Like, we're already on the way. For me, it's Punjabi music that is going like global right now, and Diljit Dosanjh, Karan Aujla. I think that AP, they've taken it to another level, and I feel this is only going to get bigger. And because now a lot of international artists want to collaborate with Indians, which is and our population is like massive. Okay, so they get numbers. So 100%, I think it's definitely going to happen very soon.
And Diljit and all, they have collaborated with a lot of international artists, and people know them worldwide. So do you think the perception that people had about Punjabi music, even in India, even in Bollywood, that has also changed somewhat because it has opened up to a global audience?
I don't know if I should say that is right, but
so
because
the way people looked at Punjabi music,
whenever I travel
has that
abroad,
changed? Are people
there
more
is not
aware
one
of
club
the
where
culture,
Mundiya to
of
Bach
the
Ke Rahe
songs,
doesn't
of the
play.
musicians? Because
So it has
some
been
artists
going
have
on.
opened this
And
music
people
to global
have been
audience.
aware of the Indian music. And
I don't know if
it's
I
just
should
that
say
for
that is right,
us as
but,
artists, platforms are opening
because
up, which is
I still,
a great deal,
whenever
a
I
great
travel
deal.
abroad,
And
there is not one
and
club where
now
Mundiya to Bach Ke Rahe doesn't play.
people are
So it has been
wanting to
going
work
on.
with us
And
is
people have been
a
aware
big
of
deal
the
for us, you
Indian
know.
music.
Because
And
before
it's just
this,
that for
we did
us
not even
as
know the right
artists,
approach. We did not
platforms
even
are
know the
opening
right
up,
path
which
to
is
take to be there.
a great deal.
And now
a
it's
great deal.
happening.
And
I think culturally,
now
the entire
people
world
are
knows that India is a
wanting to work with
culturally
us
rich
is
country,
a
and
big
I don't
deal
think
for us, you know.
it's just the music.
Kyunki,
I think they just everyone
before
knows
this,
around the world that
we did not even
we're
know the
rich
right approach.
culturally.
We did not
Okay, so what is the one thing about the Indian music industry that you think needs to change?
About the Indian music industry, one thing that needs to change. Oh my God. Okay. For me, I think that one thing should be stereotyping an artist. Just that, because that is something that I personally face. A lot of people, because I do a lot of party numbers, because I'm this person, I'm a party person. I love to, like, I'm always like this. So I love to put myself in the music whenever I'm working. But because of which now people have just stereotyped me, and a lot of people just demands that from me or expects that from me, that I'll only work on party numbers, which is kind of disheartening sometimes because there is so much more. But for that, I need to take responsibility as well, because I am sure that I have done a couple of songs out of this zone, but they're not very well accepted by the audience. But people who do, they know that okay, there is more to the artist. I think for me, I'll take the responsibility that it's probably my fault that I have not given them enough to know the other sides, which is why I'm working on that now.
What are some of the genres that you would really love to explore?
I would love to work on a R&B soul R&B song. I would love to work on a jazz number, because that is something which is not my forte, and I know that I will have to learn in that. So anything that gets me going and where I get to learn more, I'm in. And one definitely I would love to explore. I mean, I would love to sing one ghazal which is composed by my dad, because he's a genius when it comes to stuff like that. But for that, I think the day has not come yet.
Need more preparation for
yes,
that.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
But sure, you should definitely try. Why not?
Yeah. I'm sure you love it.
Okay, so was there any particular song or performance of yours that you found really difficult to crack?
One song, Sara India, which was like a Thet Punjabi number, and I come from Delhi, so to get the accent right, it was difficult. So just that, to get the accent right was difficult. Rest everything was like smooth sailing.
And who are some of the national or international artists you would love to collaborate with? Someone on your wish list?
I would love to collaborate with Diljit Dosanjh. I've been manifesting that from quite a lot of days now. Quite, almost like a year now. And internationally, I would love to do a nice R&B soul, like how just said, with Ed Sheeran. Yeah, one song with Ed Sheeran. I just love his music.
Okay, now before I wrap up, a couple of rapid fire questions. We dance on your party anthems. Whose party anthem which is your go-to party song?
My go-to party song, oh my god, it keeps changing. But again, I would say Mundiya to bach ke rahi. No. I'm Punjabi MC. Oh my god, I love all Punjabi MC songs. Meri ek bhi party, there's no party that I do without touching that playlist where I have Punjabi MC songs, and I'm like, oh. So yeah.
So what do you do when you run out of inspiration? What do you do to rewind and get some more?
Vacation is the best solution to inspiration.
Favorite vacation spot?
Favorite vacation spot? Anywhere in Europe, south of France, Spain.
And what are some of your favorite songs?
Some of my favorite songs. ऐसे एक आधा तो नहीं बोल सकते क्योंकि it's a list of songs.
Okay, the last song you listened to.
I was listening to Under the Influence yesterday in the flight by Chris Brown. That's one of my favorites again.
Okay, one song you wish you had sung.
One song I wish I had sung. Okay, there's this song called Dil Na Janiya, which Akasa sung a couple of years back, and I found that song so beautiful that I felt that I wanted to sing it. But then I have confessed this to Akasa also. I was like, bro, I wish I had sung the song, but you have killed it. You've nailed it. So yeah, that's one song. She'll kill me for this.
This might be a bit tricky, but out of Badshah and Raftaar, who's the closest bro?
Closest bro? Very tricky. This is very tricky. क्यों मेरी लड़ाई करा रहे हो दोनों भाई के साथ? दोनों बहुत जिगरी है मेरे के. But no, I think both of them are close in their own ways. Badshah doesn't pick up the phone. Raftaar picks up the phone. That's the only difference. That is the only difference. But when he meets me, I'm like, क्या हाल है? Like casually, like he'll be like, तो मैं कहा यार थोड़ा तो treat कर लो यार. Like I'm a girl.
Okay, now finally I have to ask you this. You made your Cannes Film Festival debut this year. Tell us about it.
Oh my god, that was such a beautiful experience and chaotic. It was beautifully chaotic. That's the best way I could define it. And it was something that I have been manifesting, and when I got the invite from FICCI, I went through FICCI. I was so happy, and I absorbed every bit of the whole journey, whole thing, 3-day festival, 4-day festival, but there was a lot of chaos happening behind the scenes. But I was just like, okay, all this chaos is secondary. First, just live this moment. And my entire team was panicking, and usually I panic and everyone else is like calming me down. This time it was completely different. They were all panicking, and I was like, guys, don't spoil my big day. Don't spoil my big day. Relax. तुम लोग panic करोगे तो मैं पता नहीं क्या करूँगी. So I had to like calm them down. But it was amazing. It was beautiful.
Okay, that was lovely talking to you, Aastha. All the best for the release of Paapi and all your upcoming tracks. Thank you for watching Filmfare.